First one I'm going to show is Waggle. This is 21 Waggle for us to the split inside. Um, so route wise, the split in is going to run a post corner for us. I've seen people run a comeback. I've seen people run a vert with him. We're really just here trying to get the corner out of there. I don't know if we've ever thrown the post corner, maybe once or twice. But we're really just trying to get that corner out of there and clear up the flats and clear up the drag here. Our fullback's going to end up in the flats. Or we've actually changed this on the backside. We've messed with it a little bit and changed it this year where our halfbacks are a lot better athletes than our tight end. So we let the tight end run the seam and the halfback run the drag this year. But in the past, we've run it with the tight end or the split end if we ran away from him. Was running the drag and the halfback was running the seam. So this is kind of what it looks like. You can see our rules here for the O lineman. The play side tackles rule is gap down on. So if he had a defender head up of him, then he'd block on. Otherwise, he's blocking gap down all the way to the nose guard, so he can help that center out if he needs to. So the center's on, and then he's stepping the cup for anybody on the backside. Our right guard, he's pulling one man past the last man on the line of scrimmage, and he's trying to pin. So he's looking to pull and pin right here, log that defensive end force defender so the quarterback can get outside. You know, Waggle, for us sometimes, is really just a counter and a run play. Because we tell the quarterback, hey, if you can run it as far as you can throw it, then we would rather you run it to take the variability out of throwing the ball. So a lot of times that quarterback will get out there, he'll give a go call, and we'll take off down the field. Backside guard is looking to he's going to pull with depth right here. He's going to kick out. Okay, he's looking to kick out. If he doesn't have to kick out, then he can swing up and help as well. But really, we want that quarterback. If he has to kick out, that quarterback will get underneath him, duck his shoulders, and look back for the drag right here. I think we have a couple clips where he does actually step up and hit the drag. My fullback's releasing through B gap, so he's got to kind of navigate this tackle blocking down and this guard pulling, and he should really kind of go in between them right there. We've had fullbacks in the past who were good at that. We had a 280-pound fullback one time who was not good at that because he would crush the guard every time. I think we actually have a couple clips of him. On here, he's playing 3 technique for the Chicago Bears now, so that worked out for him. The halfback, we're faking buck sweep away from it here. So that halfback's in motion, and he's got to swing up and help this tackle who's waggle pulling. He's stepping down towards the center and then turning back for anything coming off this edge. The halfback's got to try to help him out, especially if you got another free rusher off the edge. That halfback's got to come out of that fake and really help so the quarterback can get out. You'll see some clips where the halfback does a good job, and you'll see some clips where the halfback doesn't do a good job. And I get on those guys all the time because they tend to take this play off sometimes, and they get minuses on their effort for that. And we have a conversation about it. So this is kind of the diagram. I'm going to go right into some clips right here. All right, so this is blue bunch for us. So we're running it back to the split inside, but we got him bunched. If he's bunched, instead of running the post corner, he's just going to run a corner route. We're actually more likely to throw it to him out of this set. And I think we actually ran this to try to throw. We had a pretty good split in this year to try to throw it to him, because you can see we do have him out leveraged right here. But I think the safety does a good job playing over the top. You can see we're faking buck sweep away from it. The halfback's in motion. He's swinging up the block. Both of my guards. All right, here the tackle had a guy on him, so he's blocking on instead of blocking down or in a gap. So that guard the play side guard should be pulling around trying to log right here. All right, he does an okay job of that, but I really prefer his head to be on the other side. And then you got your backside guard coming around. He's looking to kick out, or if nobody shows, he can lead the quarterback upfield. He can also flip his eyes inside right here, and if he has a rusher, he can turn back and help there. But you can see here, all right, that fullback gets out through B gap, their flat defender. We talked about we wanted to put him in conflict. Well, here he is here. He's the flat defender. We want to put him in conflict. Well, if he runs up the field, then there should not be anybody in the flat unless they're covering it with the inside linebacker, which the inside linebacker also triggers. And we got the flats wide open here. This is really, you know, probably I'd say 80% of the time we run waggle, we end up throwing it to the flat because we know it's going to be open based on what that flat defender's doing. I'll let you see it from the back shot here. Again, we prefer for this guard to get around and pin here so that my quarterback doesn't take a shot that he doesn't need to take. That's actually on the tackle there. That guy's fighting outside. The quarterback does a good job getting it off, getting it down the field. It's a big play for us. All right, so this is a loose formation, you know, old double slot formation right here. What we're trying to do, again, anytime we bunch it, we're probably looking to throw it to the split end. We would like to throw it to them to try to, you know, these tight splits, you know, sometimes give you some room to work with out here. So we're in loose bunch. We got 2 split ends in the game, no tight end, running 29 waggle here. So I should have route wise, I should have a corner route from this split end, a seam from this split end, and a drag from the halfback here. Fullback should be in the flats. This halfback should be in motion, swinging up to block. I don't think he does a great job on this one. Yeah, so you can see right here, this halfback more than likely got a minus on it. You know, he's doing a good job on his fake, but he's got to sink his hips right now, get his head inside of this defender. His head's just on the wrong side. If he gets his head on the other side, then I'm okay with it because that guy's got to run the hoop, and he's not going to run my quarterback down that way. This was a good job by the quarterback. He came back to the drag route, and you'll be able to see it from the back shot where the drag's wide open. One thing I tell this guy on the drag, don't run into coverage over here. Okay, if you get to the play side tackle, you need to start shuffling your feet and let the quarterback work back to you because I don't want you to run into coverage. He doesn't do a great job of it right here, but the quarterback does a good job putting it on him. All right, so here you can see this guy's lined up outside the tackle, so the tackle knows he's got down on. He's stepping down here, should be hammering this defender. This 2 technique here. Guard should be pulling around, trying to log this in. And my backside guard should be pulling, looking to kick. All right, well, he's looking to kick. That guy jumps around him. That's even better because now there's nobody to stop my quarterback from getting to the edge. Again, this halfback on the drag, when he gets to here, I'd prefer him to just kind of shuffle his feet right here. Look how much room he has. I don't want him to run into this defender. Don't make yourself covered. The quarterback will pull up and put it on you, but that was a good throw and catch here. We got what we wanted.